even French? Why does your hand go there? Why are they cracking all the notes? Shouldn't their sound be going that direction? Why are they always emptying out their spit? Ooh. Horn players back in the day didn't have it easy. They had crooks that they would have to put in and out of their instrument every time they needed to change keys. Talk about baggage. If you're a horn player, I'm sure you've heard these questions yourself and you just brush them off. This image here was created by Edmund Gumpert in 1897. This was the design he used to make the first double horn. When Mr. Horner began using the double horn, other hornists tried to discredit his work and success by saying he used a freak horn, but it ended up working out in the end because we still use that instrument today. There are a lot of pretty cool facts about the French horn, but we don't have enough time to get to all of them today. This is Philip Farkas. You might see his name printed on some of your friend's French horn mouthpieces. It's a pretty popular mouthpiece. Here's Sarah Willis, a professional horn player. She spent 2 hours inside of an MRI machine where they were able to take video of the anatomy of the inside of your mouth while you play a brass instrument. Everyone's heard this melody. Listen to how he changes the melody in Symphony No. 1. Mozart was known for being quite the jokester. When he wrote his Horn Concerto No. 1, he knew that his good friend would be the one performing the piece. He thought it'd be really funny to try to throw him off a little bit. Barry Tuckwell is one of my favorite horn players. He was born in Australia, but also spent a lot of time in the United States. Unfortunately, he passed away this year on January 16th of 2020. I was able to see him at one of the Southeastern horn workshops a handful of years ago where he was teaching a master class. have a video of one of my favorite horn players, Dennis Brain. He passed away in 1957 at the age of 36 after he was driving home in London after performing Tchaikovsky's Sixth Symphony. He drove a Triumph TR2 sports car and was known for keeping Autocar magazine on his stand as he played the Mozart concertos from memory during the recording sessions.
And also here in New York, especially playing in clubs like Birdland, where Count Basie and Ellington and Dizzy Gillespie and all of the others taught us on the job, on-the-job training on the stage.
But you were trained in classical music, though,
yes,
right?
Yes, I got out of the Army and went directly to Yale Music School. And Mitchell, we met in the Army. He had taught me to play the bass, and he went to college down in Philadelphia.
Dwight Mitchell over on the piano.
Yes.
Yes. Who we're going to get to shortly. I'm sorry, Dwight. I didn't mean to talk around you like that. So how'd you wind up then gravitating to jazz?
Well, that was one of the best games in town at that time, and a job in symphony orchestras was impossible for blacks then. You couldn't even audition. And I had to audition for a job in Israel. And Eric Leinsdorf auditioned me and offered me a job there or in Buffalo. But Lionel Hampton had this piano player, Dwight Mitchell, that I'd known in the Army, and I saw him on the Ed Sullivan Show one night and called him, and he said, "Don't go to Israel, join this band, and we'll make our duo." That was in 1955, and that's what
the
we're
rest,
doing.
as they say, is history.
Someday I'm going to get a real job.
Speaking of which, I mean, you teach, you tour, you perform. Could you do one without the other and be happy?
Not really. No, I like them both.
Yeah.
Got to do them both.
Yeah. What are you going to play for us?
We're going to play a piece called Stompin' at the Savoy.
Okay. Dwight? Accompanied by his longtime friend Dwight Mitchell, Professor Willie Ruff. Thank you. Back after a break. This is Today on NBC.